Hey guys, what's up? McGrubs 2. Another Dragon Ball discussion. It's been a while since I've, uploaded these. Again, I don't have a computer again because my fucking hard drive crashed another time. I fucking hate laptops, but, Dragon Ball discussion. I think this is our third or fourth fucking one by now. I haven't checked, but, yeah. There's a lot of shit to talk about. This is basically discussing my thoughts on the current state of the universe survival arc. Oh shit, there's a lot to talk about. So far in the universe survival arc, we got a new intro, which is fucking lit, metal as hell. And I was like, yes, amazing. And yeah, I really dig the intro. It shows a lot of shit, like all the 12 gods of destruction, which I'll talk about in a minute, and an overall cool theme song. Like I dig all the music in it. It's pretty cool. And it turns out, this tournament of power is all about the two King Zenos, or the Omni Kings, as our great translator in the Dragon Ball community, Herms. If you guys don't know who Herms is, watch, I don't know, fucking Geekdom 101. That's where I learned who the fuck Herms is. But he's pretty much the guy who's responsible for translating half of fucking Dragon Ball. So yeah, give that motherfucker credit. But, let's think here. Oof. Like I said, it's all about, this whole arc started episode 77, like, I don't know, like a few months ago or some shit like that. It's been a few weeks, because they're starting to kick off this arc and everything, and what we have is the Omni. I remember it started out the Omni Kings, like, flicking around fucking planets of universes, some shit. It's like, you know what, let's do a tournament, because Goku decided to say, hey, I want a tournament to fight other people from the universe, because it's fucking Goku. He's gonna want fun. Holy shit, my thumb is fucking bleeding. Yeah, my thumb's bleeding. Anywho, apparently, Goku, he wanted this whole arc to happen and everything, this whole tournament, and they're calling it the Tournament of Power, and it's supposed to have a weird ass stage, and I'll get to the rules in a minute, but it starts out with an exhibition match just to show the future King Zeno, or Omni King, that he's never seen this tournament before, because in Trunks' timeline before he destroyed it, he's never seen a tournament before, because he's all lonely after Goku Black killed every other god. I think like Supreme Kais, because I guess the god of destructions are pretty fucking powerful. So kill the Supreme Kais, gets rid of the gods of destruction. So that's pretty cool. He just went around wiping them out and everything, and he was just kind of alone until Goku called him up and destroyed the universe and shit. So he wants to see what the tournament will be like, and this exhibition match is 3 rounds, where we have Goku, Gohan, and Majin Buu as the first fighters. Fat Buu, obviously it should be fucking Fat Buu if you don't know this by now, but and Gohan got in there, which was kind of interesting because he doesn't really fight often. I guess he was all right with it. Also notice in Dragon Ball Super, I kind of noticed Gohan's gotten more buff than what he used to be. Because remember in the Resurrection F arc, or the movie, he was weak as hell. Like, this motherfucker had he had no gains in his arms and shit. He looked like a fucking noodle in a green tracksuit. So now it seems like he's starting to get the training on. Because also in the intro it shows him turning into his ultimate Gohan mode in the intro for the arc and everything. So that's pretty cool. And he shows up and they fight against 3 of Universe 9's guys, because like I said, this is an exhibition match, so they want to see. So they get Universe 9, which has guys, I think, so it's 3 brothers who are like fucking wolves or some shit. The first guy, the first match we see is a guy called Basil, Kicker Basil, as I think they call him, or something like that, where he can kick shit. Like, this motherfucker does not skip leg day in the gym. Like, hell no. He's like, kick, 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 kick. And he fights Majin Buu. And it's funny, watching that fight, Majin Buu was just, like, laughing his ass off. And then, on accident, like, it was pretty cool. This Basil dude was pretty cool. He can, like, get buff, too. He can, like, transform and get buff or some shit like that. And he can kick key waves off of his feet and shit, which damage Hercule, because Hercule somehow ended up watching this shit because, you know, he hangs out with Majin Buu all the time. He wanted to see it too. And he actually gets injured during that, and, you know, shit. Buu gets pissed and, you know, just kind of beats him. The fight was okay until Majin Buu got serious and he got, you know, like, I'm ready to kick your ass and shit. So that was pretty cool. The second match was against the other brother, which is some dude named Lavender. Lavender, you know, the scent and everything. And he fought Gohan. And I thought this match was bullshit at the end because Gohan was kicking this dude's ass. Like, seriously. Like, I mean, this guy was no pushover. He's from Universe 9. They picked the strong fighters in this one. Like, this motherfucker was like, you know, he wasn't that bad of a fighter. He has a poison attack, kind of like what Frosty used in Universe 6 arc, where he actually blows, like, poison into Gohan's eyes so he's blind. Kind of like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and GT versus that fucking ice dragon, whatever the fuck his name was. And, you know, Gohan was blind during the match, and I was surprised. Yo, Gohan was kicking the shit out of this guy in, like, his Super Saiyan forms and stuff. And he even, he grabbed him and performed like a fucking Rock Lee from Naruto on his ass. Like, if you guys ever watched Naruto, fucking Gaara's grabbed by Rock Lee, and he was like, tornadoes slammed into the fucking ground. That's what happened with Gohan. And apparently, the Grand Priest, if you guys don't know who Grand Priest is, he's, you know, the father of Whis and all the fucking angels, the 12 universes. He calls that shit a draw or a tie, which was bullshit because Gohan was standing. I'm going to argue that because I'm a hardcore Gohan fan. He was standing there while this fox, or where the hell motherfucker, was laying down on the ground. And he stood there for like about 30 seconds and then he just dropped. Because the poison was, like, you know, kind of overcoming Gohan, wearing him down, so he passes out for a little bit. That was pretty cool. And the third match was Goku versus this guy called Bergamo, the final guy. And his power, all these Fox guys have special powers, the three of them. And the third one, you know, instead of gas or kicking abilities, he has this thing where he can absorb attacks and, like, grow big and shit. And that was pretty cool. It was pretty much like King Piccolo in Dragon Ball, Goku and shit. So Goku, you know, he was fighting him, and then it was kind of weird. Like, during the match, Bergamo was like, go ahead, punch me. And, you know, he's like punching him in the fucking stomach and shit. And Goku punches really damn hard, so you can see the fist marks and shit. And he grows big and starts fighting. Of course, Goku wins this one. And, oh, what's kind of interesting with this Bergamo dude is, since Goku's the one who suggested it, most of the other 12 universes and their God's Destruction are pretty pissed at Goku because he did all this shit. You know, he decided to say, hey, Omni Kings, because, you know, he's friends with them and shit. He's like, hey, let's start a tournament. So all the other God's Destruction and angels and everyone else is fucking pissed at him. Well, except the angels, because the angels get to survive if the other universes get destroyed. But, you know, he fights this Bergamo guy, and he gets bigger, and Goku, like, knocks his ass down, himself down and shit. So he won that match, and this Bergamo guy, you know, he's making him sound like a villain, Goku a villain and shit. He's like, hey, this is the guy who's gonna get us all killed in this tournament, because in the tournament, the Omni Kings are gonna destroy the universes who don't win, and all because of Goku. No, Goku didn't say, you know, destroy the universes. No, he decided, you know, that's what happens and shit. So everyone's kind of pissed at Goku for doing all that shit. So he beats him, and there was a little bribe made at the beginning where Bergamo asked the Omni Kings, where, you know, if I can beat this guy, everyone gets to live and nothing happens. But Goku, you know, with his pride and his Saiyan pride and shit, his primal fury to fight, beats Bergamo and kind of makes him look like kind of like a dick, which is kind of interesting in Dragon Ball Super. I like what they're doing so far, kind of making him seem Goku villainous, even though he's not evil. He's the fucking main character of the show. He just has kind of sucky intentions, but, you know, it's kind of interesting. And surprise, they're starting to set up something with a certain universe called Universe 11. Universe 11, you know, is one of the 12 universes, and Universe 11's interesting. With the Universe 11, they have a clown god of destruction and an angel with, like, pigtails, kind of like Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad, and the Joker. I think that's gotta be a reference to Joker and Harley Quinn. I'm sorry. I don't know what Toyotaro or fucking Toriyama was thinking there. But anywho, they have gods of destruction there and an angel, and behind this angel there's a guy called Toppo, who is a leader of the Pride Troopers, which is pretty much another Ginyu Force, but fucking elitist or some shit, where like, we are the Justice Warriors or something like that. We only see him. Like, this is weird. This guy was apparently almost selected as a god of destruction at some point. He was so damn powerful. And he says, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna go spar with Goku. So, he decides to go spar with Goku, shows off his poses. This was tonight's episode. Tonight, if Saturday, whatever. Every episode comes out Saturday, mostly on Crunchyroll. That's how I watch it on. That's how you watch it officially. I don't like to do. I'm not a big fan of illegal shit because it doesn't support the main thing. Like, if there's an option to watch it, then that should be good. And it was kind of interesting. So Toppo fights Goku for a little bit, and this guy he's pretty damn powerful. These Pride Troopers are no jabronis and shit, because this motherfucker's like tossing Goku around. He even like bear hugs Goku, breaking his bones almost, until he turns Super Saiyan Blue and starts fighting him. And Goku even does a warp Kamehameha on Toppo and shit. He's like, ah! And it was pretty sick. I like that fight. That fight and Gohan's fight with that Lavender dude were probably my favorite fights in this beginning of the arc and shit. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And the Grand Priest actually stops their little sparring match because this Toppo guy, he believes he knows who's evil or not, and he's all about justice and protecting his universe and shit. So the Grand Priest stops that and says, hey, let's wait till the tournament and you guys can settle this. And he pretty much ends this exhibition match shit. And the Grand Priest is like, I'm going to build the stage, and the stage looks interesting. Oh wait, I forgot the rules before you guys click off this video or some shit. While he's building, before he builds the stage, he talks about what are the rules of the tournament. The rules of the tournament interesting. I believe actually. Oh wait, shit. Sorry, I'm forgetting shit. In an earlier episode, he explains, certain universes with a higher universal ranking, which means good people, like more moral ranking. People who are like, sophisticated, they keep track of their shit, unlike Beerus and Champa, who are just hungry all the fucking time. The good universes, the universe, like, these guys are amazing and shit. They know how to run their universes. But the gods, everyone's equal grounds. And their moral rank is high. So I think it's like, the first 5 universes, I'm not sure. But the first 5 universes are, the first 5 universes are excluded out of this tournament because, they're good. And because, that'll be a lot of fucking characters to draw and shit. So that means I think they can watch the tournament, but they won't be participating. And the other 8 universes, will be participating and shit. So yeah, that'll be kind of interesting. So we're gonna see 80 fighters total on one tournament stage. Like, this isn't one-on-one shit. This is a full-on battle royale where everyone's just gonna beat the shit out of each other and everything, and it's kind of interesting. So that's what's gonna. I found that wow, this is gonna be an interesting tournament. It doesn't really feel like a tournament; it just feels like a fuck all and just fight each other and shit. And the only way you can get someone out is you knock them off this tournament stage, which looks like a top. It's kind of interesting, and so you have to basically fight people off this stage, and you can't kill anybody just like the tournament rules, but you can knock someone else and throw them off the tournament stage, which I thought was kind of interesting. So basically, it's whoever, I believe it's if one survivor from one universe team survives, wins, or if certain people in one universe team lives. So it's like, so one person in one universe, if they're the last person standing, they win. Or if it's like, multiple people in one team from the certain universe stands, they live too. And the other universe gets destroyed. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. And apparently the tournaments are like, I think 40 minutes or some shit like that, which is interesting. And we all know the meme, the Frieza battle on Namek was 5 minutes. I feel like took like damn near 3 episodes or some shit like that. But whatever. But this is 40 minutes, I believe, in a whole battle royale. Everyone has to get out. So it seems like a short arc, but probably not. I feel like there's more to it, especially Universe 11. Keep an eye out for Universe 11. But so far, my thoughts, you know, this arc looks great. I can't wait to fucking see it. I'm excited about this battle royale. I really like that shit. I hope you guys like and subscribe to this video. It probably will not have a thumbnail until I get my computer back. So for now, you know, please like and subscribe. And that's kind of my thoughts on this Universe Survival arc so far. It's gonna be pretty fucking lit. Like I said, Universe 11. I feel like they're gonna be some heavy hitters there. I feel like they're the strongest universe in all these universes. So see you guys later, I guess. Damn, this is gonna be a pretty sick tournament.